In this video, we will talk about eyes for teddy bears and soft toys, their types, how to use them, and where to buy them. Glass eyes with a metal loop. That's the classic, and that's where almost every teddy bear maker starts. They come in lots of sizes from tiny 2mm up to 22mm and larger. I use 14mm size most often. These eyes are perfect for vintage and traditional bears, but they look also great on modern artist bears. You can also customize them by adding eyelids or whites of the eyes. Besides the classic black ones, there are also colored and transparent eyes. I especially love big transparent ones because the large pupil makes the face look cuter. Plus you can paint them any color you like. Here's another type of glass eyes. They might be suitable for albino animals or fantasy creatures like vampires. Where can you buy glass eyes? You can find them in any teddy bear supply shop or online on marketplaces like Etsy. Now let's talk about plastic safety eyes. These are very common for memory bears, stuffed animals and toys made for children. They come with a little locking washer at the back, and that's what keeps the eyes in place. No glue needed, and actually you shouldn't use glue at all because it can melt the plastic. Here is a quick tip. Always attach safety eyes before you finish sewing and stuffing the head. I usually order mine from China. You can buy them on Amazon, eBay or Etsy. As about their quality, over the years the quality has definitely improved, but it still depends. For example, once I got a batch where the hole in the washer was so tiny that the eye just wouldn't fit through. I literally had to heat it up and use the knoll to widen the hole. But once you figure them out, they can work nicely. For example, I made this little witch doll. The head is sculpted from clay and I used these plastic eyes. They actually fit really well and gave her such a fun look. Next, let's talk about epoxy eyes. Some people call them glass eyes, but they're actually made from epoxy resin with a photo paper base. The epoxy works like a lens, giving a really lifelike, glossy effect. These are handmade, and that's part of what makes them so special. Most epoxy eyes come without any attachments, so you usually have to make the mounts yourself. Unless, of course, you're working with the felted or knitted toys where you can just glue them on. You can make mounts from earring bases, attaching them with glue or clay. I use self-hardening clay like Milliput White, and you can buy earrings bases at any jewelry making store. I order my fantasy eyes from China via Etsy, and the quality is always amazing. For realistic eyes, like the ones I used for this little lion cub, I got them from a skilled European Etsy artist. She makes top quality full sphere and half sphere eyes, and you can choose the type you need. If you want to dive deeper into teddy bear eyes, I have got a full guide for you. It shows a step-by-step on how to attach eyes properly, tips for making them secure, and a comparison of the different types with their pros and cons. I will leave a link in the comments. Go check it out and make your bear eyes perfect. Let me know if you found this helpful. And don't hesitate to ask any questions. I love questions and always reply. Happy bear making!